Holiday in the Wild is a film that I thought sounded interesting, but having watched it, I honestly did not like it. And there are two main reasons. I didn't like the style of storytelling. I feel like the first 10 minutes or so are completely different in style and feel to the rest of the film, so I felt like I was being falsely set up for something. And I don't really like any of the characters. The acting, yes, I particularly like Kristin Davis, who plays Kate, and Rob Lowe, who plays is also really good. But in terms of actually believing in the characters, wanting the best for them, eager to follow their journeys, I just did not care at all. The film was released in 2019, directed by Ernie Barbarash, and written by Neal Dobrofsky and Tippi Dobrofsky. And Kate has surprised her husband. Her son has just gone off to college, so she surprises her husband with an African safari as a kind of second honeymoon. But the moment she surprises him with this, he announces that he's leaving her. So she goes on this African safari alone, and while there, mourning her failed life, she meets Derek, who is an elephant conservationist, and they don't necessarily hit it off straight away, but as the film progresses, they begin to bond and their relationship grows. Will they get together by the end of it? You'll have to watch it to find out, if you care, because I genuinely didn't care. What I like about this is the fact that they're putting Christmas in Africa, on an African safari, because when I watch Christmas films, they're basically always set in America or in the UK. So for me watching it, it was a different atmosphere, a different approach to Christmas, and that in itself was quite refreshing. But the Christmas aspect of it took a long time to get anywhere, so bearing in mind this was in the Netflix Feel Good Christmas Films category, and it did not feel good, and it was not very Christmassy. It took a long time to become Christmassy. I just didn't feel any kind of enjoyment from this. There was some beautiful scenery. The work with the animals was obviously very emotional and very moving and very inspiring, but it's not the kind of film that I think works well when you want a Christmas film. So for me, it was trying to do too much and be too much, and coupling that with some pretty poorly developed characters, it just wasn't something I could get behind. I was looking forward to it. It's not lived up to any expectations. I'd recommend it if you, generally speaking, like films set on an African safari in the wild around elephants. But if you're just looking for a Christmas film, even a Christmas film with a twist, Holiday in the Wild is not one I would recommend.